I learned to carry every hurt alone, built quiet walls that no one ever knew. I smiled enough to fool the world outside, but every night I fell apart in two. I stopped believing love could really stay, thought every heart was only passing through. Then you arrived without a single promise, and somehow I believed in you. You never asked me to be someone else. You simply stayed when I had nothing left to hide. You are my safe place, not because you chased my fears away, but because you held my shaking hands and whispered, you don't have to be okay. You are my safe place, where silence never feels too loud. For the very first time in my life, I don't feel lost inside the crowd. Home was never just a place until I found you. You noticed all the little things I hid, the tired eyes, the words I couldn't say. You never tried to fix the broken pieces, you loved them anyway. Some people change your world with fireworks, you changed mine with ordinary days. A cup of coffee walks beneath the sunset, small moments that forever stay. You taught my heart that gentle love can be stronger than 1,000 perfect words. You are my safe place, where I can finally breathe again. I don't have to wear a perfect smile or pretend I'm stronger than I've been. You are my safe place, the answer I was never looking for, because real love doesn't make you fly, it gives you somewhere soft to land. If one day every memory should fade, and every photograph turns into dust, I know my heart will still remember the feeling of being completely accepted. You are my safe place, the quiet after every storm I've known, the first person who ever showed me love isn't about saving someone, it's about never making them feel alone. You are my safe place, the dream I thought I'd never see. If someone asks me what love looks like, I'll simply tell them it looks like you. It looks like you. I spent years searching every skyline, thinking home was somewhere far away. Different cities, different faces, nothing ever made me want to stay. Then you laughed across the table like you'd known my heart for years. Somehow all the empty spaces quietly disappeared. You never built a castle in the clouds, you built a little world like it already knows. Home is wherever you are, in every ordinary day we share. I used to dream of finding somewhere safe. Now I find it every time you're there. Sunday mornings, coffee slowly cooling, music dancing softly through the room. Nothing extraordinary happens, yet every moment blooms. I don't need a perfect future or 1,000 grand goodbyes. Love has always been the little things hidden in your eyes. You taught me peace isn't something we chase. Sometimes it's someone who chooses to stay. Home is wherever you are, even when the whole world feels unknown. You make every distant place feel like home. Home is wherever you are, every heartbeat whispers something true. If I ever lose my way again, I'll always find my way to you. One day our hair will turn to silver, photographs will gently fade away, but I hope you'll still look at me like you do today. Home is wherever you are, not because life is always kind, but because your love reminds me I never have to face it all alone. Home is wherever you are, the place my soul was searching for. If love has a real address, it's your heart. I thought love had to be loud, 1,000 roses, a sky on fire. I never knew the strongest hearts could speak so softly through the quiet. You never asked for perfect words, never counted all my scars. You simply reached across the silence and held the pieces of my heart. You didn't rescue someone broken, you just reminded me I was always worth loving. You loved me gently, like morning sunlight through the trees, never asking me to change, only asking me to breathe. You loved me gently until I finally believed the hardest person to forgive had always been me. Now every little ordinary moment Feels like something heaven planned. A rainy drive, a shared umbrella, your fingers wrapped around my hand. The world still turns with all its chaos. Some days still leave us feeling small, but your love became the quiet place that carries me through it all. Some people promise forever, you showed forever. One ordinary day at a time, you loved me gently, never tried to steal the pain, only staying close beside me until the light returned again. You loved me gently, like no one ever had before. And somehow all the broken doors open, one by one. If tomorrow takes away everything we've ever known, I won't be afraid, because you've already taught my heart what love should feel like. You loved me gently, more with actions than with words. You became the answer to every silent prayer. You loved me gently until the girl who feared love most finally believed she deserved it too. Maybe the greatest love stories are never the loudest. They're simply the ones that stay. I used to think that love was proving how much pain a heart could survive, holding on until it broke me, calling every tear alive. So I mistook the storms for passion and the silence for goodbye. I never knew that love could whisper without making someone cry. You never asked me to lose myself to make your heart feel whole. Love doesn't have to hurt, it doesn't have to leave a scar, it doesn't ask you to become someone you're not. Love doesn't have to hurt, it isn't measured by the tears. Sometimes the truest kind of love simply stays through every year. You never made me chase your shadow or wonder where I stood. You never play with all my feelings just to feel understood. You chose honesty over promises, kindness over pride, and every little act of love brought my heart back to life. I spent so long confusing chaos with something beautiful. Now I finally know peace can be beautiful too. Love doesn't have to hurt, it can feel quiet like the rain, holding every broken dream without causing more pain. Love doesn't have to hurt, have to hurt. Now I carry the truth inside. Real love never asked your heart to disappear. Love doesn't have to hurt. It's the safest thing I've ever known, because the right person will never make you question your worth. Love isn't meant to break you. It's meant to bring you home. Love isn't written in the stars alone. It's in the little things we never say. A cup of tea left by the window, a kiss before we start the day. It's waiting when the world feels heavy, listening without a need to speak, finding strength inside each other, even when we're feeling weak. Forever isn't built in one perfect moment. It's built one ordinary day at a time. I choose you every day, not because the road is always clear, but because your hand in mine makes every fear disappear. I choose you every day, through the sunshine and the rain. Love isn't something that we find, it's something we choose again. There'll be nights we won't have answers, dreams that change along the way. We'll make mistakes and learn together, growing stronger every day. The world may keep on turning faster, seasons come and seasons go, but the heart that learned your rhythm will always know. Real love isn't never falling, it's always finding each other again. I choose you every day, even when we're both unsure, because loving isn't being perfect, it's making each other feel secure. I choose you every day, with every sunrise that we see. If tomorrow asks me once again, my answer will still be you. When we're old and silver-haired, sitting quietly side by side, I hope you'll still catch me smiling for no reason except you're there. I choose you every day, not with flowers that fade away, but with patience, kindness, honesty, and staying. I choose you every day, as long as this heart beats true, because the greatest love story isn't the day I met you, it's every day I keep choosing you. Love doesn't last because it's easy, it lasts because two hearts keep choosing each other. We didn't meet with perfect timing. Both of us were scared to fall. You carried dreams that had been broken. I built my heart behind a wall. We weren't looking for forever, we were only looking for peace. Funny how the smallest kindness can make the deepest hurting leave. We didn't change overnight, we changed. One honest conversation at a time. We grew into love, like flowers reaching for the sun. Not all at once, but little by little, until two hearts became one. We grew into love through every season, every mile, and somewhere between the tears we healed, we learned how to smile. There were days we lost our patience, words we wished we could rewrite. But every time the silence found us, we chose to hold on instead of saying goodbye. Because forever isn't built on never making a mistake. It's learning how to stay together after every heartache. Love isn't measured by perfect moments, it's measured by the ones we refuse to give up. We grew into love through ordinary days and nights. Every little act of kindness brought us back to the light. We grew into love, not because life became easy, but because every challenge made us choose each other more deeply. If someone asks when did we fall in love, I don't think I could answer, because it happened so slowly that one day it simply became the way we lived. We grew into love, not with promises alone, but with patience, forgiveness, and hope. We grew into love, and if tomorrow starts again, I'd still choose this quiet journey with you again and again. The most beautiful love stories are not the fastest, they're the ones that never stop growing. No fireworks above the city, no perfect movie scene to find. Just your sleepy smile each morning, and your hand reaching for mine. The coffee slowly fills the silence, sunlight dances on the floor. Nothing special to the whole world, yet I've never wanted more. Maybe happiness was never hiding somewhere far away. Maybe it was always waiting inside these ordinary days. Ordinary days, extraordinary love. You turn the smallest moments into memories enough. Every laugh around the dinner table, every quiet afternoon, The world keeps chasing bigger stories, always asking us for more. But every dream I ever needed is already at my door. Growing older doesn't scare me if your footsteps walk with mine, because forever isn't measured by time, it's measured by who's still there. We didn't build a perfect life, we built a peaceful one, and somehow that's even more beautiful. Ordinary days, extraordinary love. No diamonds, no castles, just enough to know we're home. Every sunset through the window, every slow and gentle kiss. If this is what forever looks like, I don't wanna miss a single moment. One day, these ordinary days will become the memories we wish we could live again. So tonight, hold me a little longer. Ordinary days, extraordinary love. The greatest gift you gave me was never something money could buy. You gave me a heart that finally stopped searching, because it had already found everything it was looking for. The most beautiful days rarely announce themselves. They're simply the days spent beside the right person. One day we'll wake a little older, lines of laughter on our face. We'll have stories filling every corner of this little borrowed place. The flowers won't bloom forever, summer always learns to leave. But love was never built on seasons, it was built on what we believe. When the world keeps changing, I'll remember the person you are, not the years that pass. I'll still be here when the morning loses all its gold, when the nights grow quiet and our hands don't fit the same to hold. I'll still be here, choosing you through every change, because real love isn't staying the same. It's growing without walking away. There will be dreams we never finish, roads we never get to see. But if I get to walk beside you, that's enough for me. We'll laugh about the little memories, photographs and worn out songs, finding pieces of our younger hearts inside where we've belonged. Forever isn't one long moment, it's thousands of small ones we refuse to lose. I'll still be here when tomorrow feels unknown, when silence fills the room. You'll never face it alone. I'll still be here still be here. Not because forever is easy, but because you're worth every tomorrow. Waiting for us, I'll still be here until the last page softly turns. And if someone asked what lasting love looks like, I hope they see us. The truest promise isn't I'll never leave. It's no matter what tomorrow brings, you'll never face it alone. Before your eyes could find me, I was fading in plain sight, smiling through the conversations, quietly losing every fight. I had forgotten how to dream without expecting them to fall. You saw light I couldn't see before I saw it at all. You never told me who to become, you simply believed, until I believed it too. Because you believed in me, I found a voice beneath the fear, a heart that slowly learned it deserved to be here. Because you believed in me, I stopped hiding from my own reflection. Love didn't change who I was, it reminded me who I'd always been. You celebrated every small beginning, never waiting for perfection. You called my kindness something beautiful when I only saw imperfections. You held my dreams with careful hands, as if they mattered too. And somewhere in your quiet faith, mine started growing too. The strongest love doesn't write your future, it gives you the courage to write it yourself. Because you believed in me, the impossible became a little less far. You never carried me through the storm, you simply reminded me I could walk that far. Because you believed in me, I finally stood beneath my own sky. Not because you changed my life, but because you taught me how to trust mine. If every mirror disappeared tomorrow, I'd still know who I am. Because your love never gave me a new identity, it helped me find the one I lost. Because you believed in me, I became someone I recognize. Not stronger, not perfect, just finally at peace. Because you believed in me, I'll carry that gift wherever I go. Some people give you memories, you gave me myself. The rarest kind of love isn't the one that makes you dependent, it's the one helps you stand on your own, while knowing you'll never stand alone. Before your name became my favorite sound, we were strangers passing by, living different little stories beneath the very same sky. We never knew the day would find us, or how our worlds would intertwine. Life was quietly writing a chapter long before you became mine. Looking back, every road that felt so wrong was gently leading me to you all along. I'm glad I found you in a world too big to understand. Out of all the hearts that I could hold, yours fit perfectly in my hands. I'm glad I found you, not because you made life easy, but because you made every ordinary day feel beautifully complete. We'll still have seasons full of questions, days when nothing goes as planned, but I know we'll keep on dancing even when we barely can. Years may quietly change our faces, time may steal a little youth, but if your smile still meets my morning, I'll always call that beautiful. The greatest miracle was never destiny, it was two hearts choosing kindness every single day. I'm glad I found you, for every laugh and every tear, for teaching me that love grows stronger when two souls stay sincere. I'm glad I found you, if this life begins once more, I'd still hope somehow I'd find your heart again. When the music softly fades and all our stories have been told, I won't remember every moment. I'll remember how you made me feel loved. I'm glad I found you, that's the only ending I still need. Not a perfect life, not endless promises, just this quiet certainty that loving you was the most beautiful chapter of me. Some people spend